How we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. Now on today's show we're going to be talking about Liverpool because without even playing they have become champions of England. We're also going to be talking about Burnley's win over Watford, and we're also going to be talking about a much needed win for Arsenal.
I represent my fucking self.
How we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. That's right. So the first place we're going to start is Liverpool, and they have been crowned Premier League champions, worthy winners, and they didn't even need to kick a ball because Chelsea beat Manchester City 2-1. And I'll tell you something, what a game that was. Absolute drama, absolute madness. That felt more like a Premier League game before lockdown when there was fans inside the stadium and it had that intensity and that kind of passion that the Premier League is so famous for. Pulisic put Chelsea in front, mistake by Manchester City. And it was a brilliant goal from him, brilliant finish. And then Kevin De Bruyne equalised in the second half, and what a goal. Knuckleball free kick, and my word, that was something special. And then Manchester City stepped up a gear. Raheem Sterling had a huge opportunity, but he squandered it. And then Chelsea came back into the game and started having a few more chances. Kyle Walker with an unbelievable clearance off the line. And then with 10 minutes to go, Fernandinho, he must have forgot that he was playing football, or he thought he was the goalkeeper. That was just unbelievable. He gets sent off. Chelsea get a penalty, and Willian coolly slots it in. And then Liverpool fans had a 10-minute wait to be officially declared champions. And listen, all banter aside and everything else, and I know that we sit there and say that their fans are going to be unbearable and everything else, but they've been the best team in the Premier League by an absolute mile this season. 31 games, 28 victories, 2 draws, 1 defeat. They've scored 70 goals and only conceded 21. They are worthy champions by an absolute mile. And you know what? 30 years they've had to wait. And it's their first Premier League title. But fair play to them. Like I said, I can't say no more than that they're worthy champions. Honestly, you take the banter out of the way and everything else, and you've just got to hold your hands up. It doesn't matter who you support. Hold your hands up and recognise that Liverpool have been the best team by a mile. And they deserve it. You can't say no more than that. And if anything, Liverpool have actually done us a favour 2 years running now, because last year they beat Spurs in the Champions League final, and my word, Arsenal fans will never forget that. The fact you managed to do that and stop them from winning that, I'm telling you, Liverpool will forever be in our debt for that. But now, what you've gone and done by winning the title is that you've gone and shut Manchester United fans up for a little bit, because they've now disappeared. Liverpool are Manchester United's biggest rivals, not Manchester City. Liverpool winning the league to Manchester United is what Tottenham would be winning the league to Arsenal. So, yeah, they've gone into the woodwork, shall we say, for a little bit. They'll come out eventually, once their next game comes around and they all start talking about Pogba and Bruno and everything else. But listen, Liverpool, it's your time, man. Have as much fun as you want. Banter. You deserve it. It's been 30 years, man. I've been lucky enough to see Arsenal win 3 Premier League titles, and I've enjoyed every single one of them. When will I get to see that again? Will I ever get to see it again in my lifetime? I don't know. But I've seen it. There's only one thing, missing for me, and that's the Champions League. But we'll talk about that another time, because we're a million miles away from that. We can't even qualify for it, let alone win it. My God. But yeah, listen, Arsenal just need to look at the likes of Liverpool and what they done when Jurgen Klopp took over 5 years ago. First season that he took over and he'd got involved, they finished 8th. They had an awful defence. A lot of players within that team that were just not good enough and were never going to take them to the next level. And then he was given time. And then he was able to buy the players he wanted, implement his ideas. They win a Champions League and now they've won the Premier League. So fair play to Jurgen Klopp and fair play to Liverpool, man. I can't say no more than that. And Chelsea, we'll go back to that. That's a big win for them. Remember that, because they're holding on to that 4th place and they're actually chasing down Leicester. And they're only 1 point behind Leicester now. And you're looking at that as well. Manchester United are only 6 points behind Leicester. So they're going to really start to panic now. And I know Manchester United have still got to play Leicester as well. And Leicester have still got to come to the Emirates. So, yeah, Leicester could be in trouble. Now we're going to go to one of the next games. And it was Burnley against Watford. And Watford, not a great result for them at all. They need to start picking up points. I suppose the only saving grace for Watford at the moment is that everyone below them is absolutely crap, to be honest. And it's actually helping them out. They're 5th from bottom. And the likes of Villa, Bournemouth, West Ham all on 27 points with Watford on 28. I think Brighton sitting in 15th on 33 are probably safe. But you never know. Norwich, they look down. They're on 21 points. So it's either Villa, Bournemouth, West Ham, Watford for me. 2 of those 4 are going to go down. I actually think that it'll be West Ham and Bournemouth, to be honest now, where you're looking at it and the fixtures that are left. But Burnley having a decent season. They're up to 11th place in the table, 42 points. So they're only a point behind Arsenal. So that result actually didn't help us. But talking of Arsenal, oh mate, this was such a much needed win. 2-0 win at Southampton, a place that's notoriously difficult for us. They're our bogey team, it's as simple as that. Eddie Nketiah justified the selection from Mikel Arteta to start him. And very good goal that he scored. Shut down the keeper, won the ball, taps it into the empty net. And then the last 20 minutes or so, Arsenal were a little bit reserved. They kind of took their foot off the gas a little bit after a very bright opening 20. We had chances. Aubameyang, brilliant save, which came off the bar. And we were just creating chances, and there was just that little bit of cutting edge missing. We had a goal disallowed as well. Saka was actually offside when he put the ball across. And then in the second half, Southampton had a lot of the ball, a lot of possession, but they never really had a cutting edge. Danny Ings was well marshalled. Shane Long come on but did nothing. They had one chance, I think, in the whole of the second half. A really good save by Martinez. And then with 5 minutes to go, Southampton had Stevens sent off. Professional foul, bringing down Aubameyang. And you were actually screaming at the referee to allow play on, because Aubameyang actually got up. But the referee had already blown, gave a free kick. Alexandre Lacazette into the wall. Hits the rebound, keeper fumbles it, and Joe Willock is there to finish it off 2-0. And we even had chances after that to score again, and it was very, very comfortable. And that is such a morale boosting victory for Arsenal. Honestly, we're not going to be going and getting the Champions League places and everything else. It's all about building for next season, and let's just try and build a bit of momentum. Let's try and get a bit of confidence within the players and stuff. And yeah, we can see who we want to keep for next year and who, you know, goes in the bin ultimately. But yeah, it was such a good victory, so morale boosting. Everyone was saying that Southampton are going to win beforehand. We were underdogs for this game, remember that. And I even said it in one of the titles to my previews, that we were underdogs for this game. But we went and done the business. We got the victory, and that is the most important thing. You know, we're playing again on Sunday, but that's away from the Premier League now because it's the FA Cup quarter-final. Big game against Sheffield United. And then our next Premier League game, we're at home to Norwich. And if we don't pick up 3 points there, then, my word, then something needs to seriously be done. But listen, Arsenal got the victory. Very good victory. Mikel Arteta looked a very relieved man. His decisions paid off. And that's the most important thing, like I always keep saying. So there we go. That is it for today's DT's Daily. As usual, let me know in the comment section what you think about today's topics. Again, congratulations to Liverpool on the Premier League. Worthy champions, like I've already said. Banter aside and everything else. And let's hope that other teams can make it more exciting next year and not let them run away with it. And I feel that teams will have to step things up. And it's always difficult trying to defend your title. So Liverpool better be prepared for that one. So if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you smash a like on this video. In the next few hours, actually, there will be a player ratings for the Southampton victory. So keep an eye out for that one. And I will see you lot soon. I'm out of here.